Oh, hey, what's going on? That didn't feel right. Let's do that again.
Just, come out and be like, oh, hey, what's going on?
Come on in. Hey guys, yeah, come on in. I thought you were gonna be here about 15 minutes ago, but make sure you wipe your feet though, because we try to keep this place clean, okay? That mat was a gift, so, yeah, come on in. Well, thanks for coming out. Let me show you around a little bit. So this is our humble abode. This is where the magic happens. This is where we change lives, we age in reverse. We do all the things that are important, none of the other stuff. So this is where we get a little bit of our conditioning in, we get our cardio in. If you come in, guess what? We're not gonna do a ton of that because it's not fun, right? So we're gonna do a little bit of that in the beginning, we're gonna get you huffing and puffing, maybe a little bit later on at the end, but we'll use our rower, we'll use our bike. I like to use those a little bit during our warm up. So you gotta check these out, right? The air bike. So, let me take this out of my pocket because, we're gonna get crazy here. You can really crank these things up. So, the nice thing about these, you can really get your heart rate up fast. I'm sure you guys have heard of the Tour, right? Lance Armstrong, that kind of thing. But, he didn't have to use his arms, it gets upper and lower. So, usually, I just crank out a few here and, normally that's the intensity I go for about, 1 to 3 hours at a clip. But, you guys aren't here long, so I didn't want to do that. So, but, yeah. So, hey, did you ever see, go hands only. It's incredible. So let me dismount from this. Yep. So we got 2 of those. In case you didn't know, we got 2. Then we move on. We do the important stuff. We lift weights. We get stronger. So we're gonna come over here. We got some of our other equipment. It doesn't match, but it's eclectic. It's like my personality, right? So on Wednesday nights, we do boxing. PM. The nice thing is these bags, they don't hit back, right? But we have a lot of fun. The ladies dig it. We've been training for a while, and we've actually been thinking about, going to, some of the, maybe Walmart, Target, and picking somebody out and see if we have what it takes, see if we can start something. But, it all starts with practice, though. So if you look over here, we have our little racks over here. We have our bars, right? The nice thing is our bars are a little bit lighter than most of the bars you'll see at most gyms. They're a little bit shorter. But you know what the cool part about that is? You can put more plates on and it looks way heavier. So that's my favorite part. It makes me look really strong. But the cool thing is we have multiple of them, so you never have to wait for anything, right? So you know how when you go into some of those big box gyms we won't talk about, how it's I want to bench press today. I can't. There's 14-year-olds on the bench press. They're not doing anything, right? You don't have to worry about that. We control all the pieces. We move everybody around. So we have those. We have a bunch of benches over here. Some are a little older than others, right? But we can move those around, put them wherever we want them. I'll tell you one thing though. If you come here, come check this out. See how that bench is messed up right there? You know what that's from? The little hair clips the ladies wear, That's why I always encourage hair ties, much better. So we have our dumbbell rack. We go up we have 3s all the way up to 85s. I'll tell you what, we even had this little pair right over here. They were a gift, and I kept them. We have our cool timer up here. Again, so the cool part about that, is you never have to worry if you're going at a little slower pace than somebody else. We might do a certain couple exercises for 7 minutes or something like that. Then we'll mix it up. So, our faster people, they get a few more sets in. Slower people might get a few less. It all kind of evens out. Boom. This is one of my favorite things about this place, right? So, at previous gyms that I had, we had plates all over the place. We could never keep them organized. So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of all of them. I'm gonna go with these. So we keep our plates all in one spot. So we have a whole lot of 10-pound plates. We got 400 pounds worth. And I don't really remember how much weight we have in 25s, but we have a lot of them. I even got them on wheels, but the best part is that they don't roll on the floor without bunching it up. So we don't actually wheel them anywhere. If you wanna know the secret here though, don't put the 10s with the 25s. It's not good. You wanna make sure they go back where they belong. So, over here, we have a little hammer strength bench, right? Little incline. That thing's probably gotta be at least 30 years old. At some point we'll get a new one, but you know what? It's been good to us. This is the first squat rack I ever bought. And this was, about 14 years ago. And I'll tell you what, they're about twice the price they were back then. So it's crazy. But yeah, this was where it all started. You can tell it's a little more dinged up than everything else. I've had a lot of fun with this over the years. I still keep it because I can do my pull-ups from there and I can do a few other things that we don't normally do. And it's fun if we have somebody who likes to maybe do something really heavy. We can use the rack for safety. We have a couple of our other things. We have a few more pull downs. These were like the first ones that I got. Before I got those, we had to put plates on these. So they don't get used as much because it's inconvenient. But we have our leg curl, probably again, 30 years old, who knows. Still works great for us. One of my favorite things back here, I was very proud of it at one point, and now no one uses it, but we have our neck machine. So typically it's like myself and Chip, one of our members who uses it. I'd love to put it in the back, but it won't fit through the door. So now it takes up space. So, yeah, let me show you the back. Oh, we have our leg press. I don't really use it much anymore, but it hangs out back here. So we use it for a few people. I have one too many things back here. I always say I got 5 pounds of tuna in a 10-pound, or no, wait. I got 10 pounds of tuna in a 5-pound can. I don't say it enough, apparently. Oh, and if you ever need a good coaster, check that out. Some of our members made these for us from the shelving that was actually in here when this place was a shoe store. So you ever need coasters, let me know. I'll make sure you get a pair. But yeah, this is our spot. So, I'm very excited about it. So you guys know what a silverback gorilla is, right? I mean, he's the real king of the jungle. So, that's kind of what I'm going for. So I gotta get some sets in, so you guys gotta go, right? I'm gonna get some pull downs in. I'm probably gonna use the whole stack. Like I always go down to the bottom. It says it's 200 pounds, but it's way heavier than that, I'll be honest with you. So you guys gotta go, come on, get out of here. You guys gotta go, I gotta get a good set in here. I usually warm up later before I do that.